Yo, what's going on, y'all? Chicago Sports Hub. We back in this bitch. Ain't no UFC this weekend, but we're gonna talk about NBA playoffs and shit, Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals and shit. Let's talk about the Heat and Celtics though, man. Um, at first, beginning of the series and shit, I had fucking the Heat, man, but they just man, fuck, they look good beginning the series. They fell off, motherfuckers were getting injured and shit. Celtics looking like, I don't know. They might take it. What you think, Lou? How you
Uh,
far this
yeah,
series?
I mean, I had Heat going into the series. I'm gonna stick with the Heat. I think the biggest thing is they just haven't been making shots. Um, we knew both of these teams were gonna play good defense. They both play good defense. But I mean, it's just gonna come down to who wants it more at the end of the day. They got to go back to Boston. It's win or go home. I think Jimmy and Spoelstra and those guys will end up pulling it through and sending it back to Miami. Um, Yeah, I mean, I've been surprised though to see them miss the amount of shots that they've missed. But I think the biggest factor in this series has been Robert Williams, because the one game that Robert Williams didn't play, fucking Adebayo went crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw that in the regular season. Robert Williams averaging like three and a half blocks. So if I'm the Heat, I think they need to adjust to that. Maybe attack him, or I don't know. They got to do something though, because like the presence in the paint just hasn't been there. Adebayo had 18 and 10 last game, which is better, but nobody else showed up. So we'll just have to see if they can make those shots this time.
Hell yeah. What you think, bro?
Man, I think Lou, when we had shot the video last,
Yeah.
Marcus Smart and Al Horford, we didn't know how long those guys were gonna be out, so we
True.
were like really unsure of
Mm-hmm.
what to say. So I just want to go back and I went with the Heat originally. I ain't gonna lie. Lou really had some good points on why on how he swayed me over. No pun intended. but, yeah, I think after the last game, this Jaylen Brown just going absolutely nuts. Like he really dominated that game, and Jimmy Butler's been struggling like mightily the past couple of
Man,
games.
past few games, I'm not gonna lie, yes.
He's been really struggling. So uh, I think the Celtics kind of got the Heat figured out. If they don't close it out in six, I got them in seven.
Celtics? Versus
Yeah,
or who?
The Celtics. I think they kind of got the Heat figured out, and I don't. I just if yeah, I think those two guys, and like Al Horford's playing great basketball. Everybody's just playing really good basketball in the Celtics the past 2 games.
Yeah. Okay, you're playing good team ball right now, bro. Joseph, what
Mm-hmm.
you think? Who you have to get the series, though?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had the Celtics, man, from the beginning, but I expected the Heat to play way better, man. Obviously, I feel like they're missing a star. Like Jimmy Butler can't do it by himself. Obviously, sometimes if like the bench shows up, obviously they're gonna be a good team. But I don't know, man. I think the Celtics. I think they're gonna take it to the finals. But like Bart just said, if they don't win the next game, they hiccup the next game. Then they'll finish it at Heat. But I think the Celtics are gonna take it to the finals. But
Yeah,
we'll see
man.
what's going on.
I have fucking Heat. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to the Heat and shit. Where the fuck is Kyle Lowry at? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
did.
problem there is, Oladipo. I expected him to play a bigger role too. Oladipo's a beast. I don't know, like he's obviously not playing to his full potential, but
Yeah,
Definitely not, right?
I expected more from him. More
You
minutes, more.
You know
But
what's funny that I noticed too is like Miami has like switched up the rotation over these last like 2-3 games, where
mhm,
like at first there was no Duncan Robinson, like he wasn't even
yeah,
getting into
he
the
got
game.
he got replaced by Struess.
Exactly, and then you had like Caleb Martin wasn't really playing at all. I think he's a good matchup against the Celtics, but still, like I think that's they started to experiment because they kind of felt like, okay, well, what we're doing isn't working. Let's start
Mhm,
throwing these guys into the mix. Like Gabe Vince is playing a little bit more minutes, and I don't really like that. I think Miami should have stuck with what got them here in the first place. They should have wrote it out, and now you start throwing in guys like Duncan Robinson who wasn't playing at all, and now you got people second guessing themselves. He's
mhm,
chucking up shots that while we seen them score 20, 25 straight off threes, it's like, bro, you miss those shots after you play a tough ass defensive possession, that shit kills the team. So,
For sure.
you know,
That's what
I
the
think that's
Celtics been doing well, Lou. Like what you just said, they just been killing like any momentum the Heat can get. You know, like
Yeah.
they can't get any momentum. It feels like the past 2 games at least. You know, that's the way I feel. Like the Celtics really got the momentum.
Yeah. Plus, they just paid Robinson, so the fact that you're not playing him in the rotation, at least, because you guys paid him big money, so that's a big problem there. It's not good for his confidence either. That Struz had he had a good couple games, he did, but it's not good for Duncan Robinson. At least confidence wise going into the series.
Hell yeah, man. That's about it for this series, man. The next one, Mavs fucking Warriors. Begin this series. I had Warriors. I'm not gonna lie. And I think they close it out, bro. What you think, Lou? How do you think about this fucking series going so far?
And yeah, I've been riding the Mavs since fucking Game 6 of the semifinals. I went against the grain. I mean, I'm not surprised. You feel me? Warriors have been doing what they should be doing. They're gonna go to the finals. There's not a chance that the Mavericks come out and win 4 straight. It was a nice run, Luca. I'm excited to see what Luca does. I'm excited to see what Dallas, brings in to help out Luca for next year. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was fun while it lasted for Dallas. Now it's time to see the Warriors fuck around and win another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much we've seen what we expected. I've loved Andrew Wiggins being aggressive though. To me, like to see that going into the finals makes me think that it doesn't matter which one of these Eastern Conference teams advances. If Poole, Thompson, Curry, and Wiggins are all being threats, I don't think any of these Eastern Conference teams stand a chance, to be honest. Especially when you factor in home court advantage, the Bay Area is going to be going crazy. That shit is going to be packed. It's going to be loud. We might see some 40-point performances from Clay or Curry. So I'm going to say, Warriors close it out, and the Warriors end up winning the finals.
Damn. Well, for sure. Who you had, Bart, beginning of the series?
Yeah, I had the Mavs, and I think Lou and I were just like talking to more of our hearts. We just wanted to see Luka just go crazy. We just wanted to see him beat the. We were saying it was like David versus Goliath. It's like the real small underdog trying to beat the big dynasty team. I'm surprised they ain't get swept. I ain't gonna lie. In last game, but I think Mavs could win maybe one more game, but I think the Warriors got the series. And I don't know, man. If the Celtics go on to the finals, I think they could game plan somehow and for Curry and and if they have those bad nights, I think they could compete. They could make it a series.
For sure. I like that. Low key, they can. I can see that. So what you think, Joseph, bro?
Yeah, man. Obviously, I had the Warriors from the beginning too, but I hate the Warriors, so obviously I wanted Luka to, take over and play a good fucking series. But you can't do it with the role players he has right now. When you got a guy like Reggie Bullock going 0 for 10 in the game, you're not gonna get too far and going into the finals. So I think they get another star player over there. Get a good role player, a better role players over there, and they'll maybe have a good chance. But they're not gonna do much with this team right now. But yeah, the Warriors, they're gonna go to the finals. Obviously I like the Celtics more than the Warriors, so I would like to see the Celtics win, but it's Stephen Curry and company, so it's not gonna be easy at all. Going back to what Lou said with Andrew Wiggins, if he plays like he's been playing, he's not starting, so it's kind of like the way that he's playing in those numbers, and if he keeps that up, that'll be good for them. Like they're gonna win, no problem. Like genuinely, they're gonna win the finals, no problem.
Yeah,
I don't see
that
how
was
they win 4 games.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was a good ass point by Lou whole time, Andrew and Wiggins and shit.
He's definitely the difference maker in this.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, bro. I mean, the Mavs, they choked. What, game 2? Game 3 was it? Shit like that. They could have had another one, saying to the Mavs and shit, but they choked hard as hell.
Like they had a couple, man.
You're not gonna go to the finals when you choke a lead like that.
Yeah, man. So I mean, shit, I got Warriors closing it out tonight, and man, my prediction, I'm gonna still ride with the Heat for that one. This shit, bro. But that's about it. Well, go ahead, Lou. What you gonna say, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, and I've been thinking about this. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I think maybe they wouldn't have made it this far, but I think the Mavericks would either be tied in this series or leading this series if they would have had Kristaps Porzingis.
You think so?
Mm.
Just because of his size and presence. I think in a playoff atmosphere with the intensity and the defense that gets played, I think that's where Dallas has suffered, and that's why people keep talking about Rudy Gobert to Dallas because the way that they've played small ball with Finney Smith at the 4 and Dwight Powell, who's 6'9", barely 6'10", that's really hurt them. Even though the Warriors play the same way, but the Warriors are crashing the offensive boards, and it's like to see maybe them having a 7-footer down there, I think they would have controlled the pace of the game way better than what they've done so far.
You think Hardaway would have made a difference if he was healthy and playing? I
Oh,
don't think so, right?
nah, just because he's not, I mean, he's a, I guess, quote unquote shot creator, but he's more of a spotter to me. So you're
Okay.
still going to have Luka creating and then kicking it out, and then it's just a matter of him shooting his threes or making the threes. So it's like, to me, it's the same shit as having Bullock out there. Bullock just had a terrible game.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Go say some shit, Bart.
Lucas
Hey, he wasn't helping nobody. Hey, and it's crazy because my bad, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, Lucas' play right now really reminds me of like Harden when he was on the Rockets. You know what I mean? Like just that ISO ball, and it just doesn't work in the playoffs. You know, it
No,
just
doesn't.
we've seen it. We've not. The Rockets never won with CP3 and Harden, and like it just that type of ball just don't work in the playoffs. You need real good team chemistry.
Real shit.
Like just and the Warriors got it. The Warriors just have it, and they're still
been having it too.
They're still a dynasty if they win, one more. That'd be like what 5 in like 8 years or something like that.
Yeah.
I think though, to be honest though, I think after this series is all said and done, we're gonna see Luka probably slim down.
Yeah,
he
needs to get that cardio a little bit. Well, he got that cardio, but he needs to get more in shape.
No, yeah, I think we're gonna see him a little bit with a skinnier frame, and he's gonna be pushing the tempo a little bit more because all those inside the NBA guys have been saying that he plays way too slow, and I agree. Like, it's almost like a nonchalantness when like it's like, bro, like put that foot on that pedal, bro. Like, come on, like, and you see him like in momentum like swings and shit. He's just casually dribbling down, trying to get that pick and roll, and then they shoot a 3 and it doesn't hit, and now you got the Warriors full on sprinting, hitting a 3 or getting an and one or getting off to the free throw line. It's like, but I mean, he said it in the press conference. He's like, I'm 23 years old. I'm going to learn. So to me, that was already him kind of waving the white flags. So.
Oh, man, I feel that.
Yeah, he's young too.
Last point. Hey, y'all got anything else to say? Anything else? That's about it,
I got one more thing, man. I ain't gonna watch the hockey game last night. The Blues come back against the Avalanche.
Ooh, yeah.
That was big.
That was crazy.
We don't talk too much about hockey, but I tuned in for the third period, and man, that show was busting. The Blues came back like 3-0, and then they were down 4-3 with like 2 minutes left, and they scored a goal, put it to overtime, and they won it in overtime to stay alive. Who you got in the series? You got Colorado?
I got Colorado winning, man. I got Avalanche being the Blues, but I like the Lightning a lot, man.
Hey, the Blues are playing
all the way.
crazy.
Lightning all the way?
Yeah,
Lightning, man. I want them 3-peat, bro. I want them so bad.
I'm rocking with your story, bro. That'd be crazy. A 3-peat.
Man, hell yeah. So I mean it's
hey,
gonna be tough.
You seen the Lightning just treated the Panthers. I think the Panthers second best team in the league, dude. They destroyed them.
Their ass, bro.
Hey, Panthers were the best team in the league at least during the whole season. Like,
no, hell yeah.
Destroyed them, bro. They destroyed them.
I'm excited because it's gonna be Lightning versus Rangers or Canes and shit. We're gonna see what's up with that. Hey Joseph, before we go, bro, bring up the soccer real quick. Who's fucking playing this Saturday?
Oh, Saturday we got the Champions League final. Starts at 2:00. Real Madrid, Liverpool. Leaning towards Real Madrid, but it's a Champions League final. It's European, so it's gonna be crazy.
A la Madrid.
Hey, Joseph been calling fucking Madrid since I don't know how fucking long. It's been like what, a month or some shit, 2 months already. I'm going Madrid. Fuck Liverpool. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I want to chime in though too because Liverpool just played some of those EPL matches against like teams like Spurs and shit, and they were pretty underwhelming. And you know, Madrid has a lot of momentum with the way that they came back in the last round. So
That was
you know,
crazy.
Madrid, yeah, Madrid's on a, you know, Madrid to me it just has that special feeling
They
right
got
now
the
with
momentum
Ronaldo
right now.
not being there, Vinicius, Benzema, like,
Yeah.
you know, so I mean, it's 50-50. It's Champions League final. It's whoever the fuck wants it the most. But
hmm
then I'm gonna go Madrid, man.
They're really trying to prove they could win without Ronaldo at this point.
Yeah.
If they win it, they pull this off, it's gonna be crazy. Obviously, Liverpool is the better team, like at least organized wise, like
Right.
team wise, pushing the tempo, moving the ball. They're obviously the better team, and coach wise too. But I'm gonna rock with Real Madrid.
Fuck it, man. Bro, you better fucking ride with Real Madrid too.
Oh, duh, I got it.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share all that other shit. Stay tuned next episode. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Appreciate it.